Lloyd here with Garage Grown Gear, joined by Maggie, also of Garage Grown Gear. If you're new here, welcome. We've got some amazing new ultralight gear to be able to show you today. And if you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. But lots of cool new stuff to show you today, as well as some new merch to be able to shout out. So
nice hat, Lloyd.
Thank you. It's available on garagegrowngear.com.
Yeah.
As is your shirt and my shirt and other stuff. So
we have some teas as well.
Pretty cool.
So, yeah.
But we're excited to jump into it. We're also going to be joined by two special friends from a brand that's going to be giving us a first look at some products that are new onto the market. So let's jump into it. Maggie, we've got our first product here from Cumulus. It's the Magic 100. Yeah, give it a good floof. This is your 900 fill 70/70 fabric. This is a summer bag, and it is as minimalist as humanly possible. This is, 8.5 ounces. It is super light.
So if you're going to some place where it's going to stay hot at night, like the South.
The South.
Someplace humid.
This is a southern bag.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Yes. Even though it's made in Poland.
Even though it's made in Poland, but yeah. The South, I actually have no idea where in Poland it's made.
Me neither.
Cumulus, they have a bunch of kind of traditional sleeping bags and quilts that they make, and they also have some really cool designs, of which we'll see a couple more of here. But Cumulus, based in Poland. They've been doing this for a long time.
Yes. The Magic 100 has a zipper, but you'll see the others are even more minimal. This is a really exciting one. This is the Venser 200. The concept with this one, it's perfect for like fast packers or people going super, super minimal with their setup. It actually has insulation for just the lower half of your body.
Like 3/4.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, or like 2/3.
2/3.
Perhaps. Depends how tall you are.
Yeah.
And then this fabric is uninsulated, and then it just wraps up around you. But the point is that you're wearing a down jacket on top that you already have, so you don't need a full sleeping bag, just the bottom part.
And it has cinch cords here, so you can kind of like cinch the insulation close to you to prevent against drafts. And then this also mostly is just for like draft protection, kind of traps a little of extra heat in, but super neat.
And it uses Pertex fabric on the outside for this one. And then the inside, it's this comfy Touré fabric.
Nice.
I think.
Love some Touré.
And there's another similar version of the Venser. This is the Venser 100.
Look how teeny this thing is.
Yeah, it's so small. So this is even more minimal than the other Venser, and it has straps that you wear over to secure it to yourself.
And like no zippers or anything with this. This is literally just a bag that you slide into with your down jacket. Keep them over your shoulders so it doesn't slide on down. It again has a cinch cord there to be able to do a little bit of draft control, but it's a really cool concept of just really trying to maximize your warmth to weight ratio for what you're bringing. This little puppy is only 6.3 ounces. Pretty nuts.
So this one is from the Ariel series. There's 3 different weights that we carry. And so this is a full sleeping bag. So you do have the full hood, cinched option.
Yep.
And then the cool thing about this series is that it's a sleeping bag, but it doesn't have insulation just on this narrow corridor on the back. You know, when you're sleeping on top of down, it crushes the down and presumably it loses its insulation or its warming power.
Yep.
So this is cutting out that weight that would be down right here, and instead just a thin strip of fabric, but then it's still contained. So you're not going to have, drafts coming in like you might have from an open quilt.
Yep. It's got some options for pad straps that you can use to be able to make sure that it stays nicely on your pad. Also, no zippers on this, so you're just sliding yourself in from this top opening. Comfy, really ultralight, and just like a very unique take on kind of this like quilt sleeping bag hybrid space. So cool stuff from Cumulus. They're always innovating in a lot of ways. They do a lot of down apparel too, which is interesting. And we're stoked to bring a couple of new options to our line. Super excited to welcome Gossamer Gear as our first brand guest to Lloyd Friends. Jonathan and Josh, welcome to Garage Grown. For those of you who are not familiar with Gossamer Gear, a real legacy OG in the space, and really stoked to be able to look at your new, incredibly attractive Alchemy collection.
Yeah, I mean, we can jump into it. This here is the Elixir Daypack. So while a ton of brands are already using ALUULA, Gossamer is one of the first to use ALUULA V52, which is their lightest option in their Graflyte.
Which is sexy as hell as a fabric.
Very sexy, yes. Very light, very soft to touch. A little wrinkly, but that's all right.
What's the literage on this little?
So this is back to the Elixir. This is a 20-liter Daypack.
Sweet.
Coming in, I believe, right at 6 ounces. Yeah. So pretty rad. We've got the accordion on the front, water bottle pockets on the sides, just your normal roll top. Yeah, we can jump into the Murmur. I think that'd be great. Yeah, let's let John do the Murmur here. That's the Murmur there.
The beauty of this pack is I was able to nail the weight, nail the waterproofing, nail the construction in a way that really sets a new bar for ultralight backpacking. This Murmur is coming in at 7 ounces when it's fully stripped down and around 8 fully kitted out. Got the removable sit pad in the back. It's got all the typical Gossamer Gear DNA of the large mesh pocket in the front. Comfortable shoulder straps for how thin and light they are. And the most exciting part is that we're able to fully waterproof it for the first time at the Murmur.
So the pack looks sweet. ALUULA, I think some people have some familiarity with it with a couple of other makers on the market, but what makes ALUULA a fabric that you all decided to have as the centerpiece of the Alchemy collection?
Well, it first came across my desk in 2019, and why we've been tinkering for so long is ALUULA is unique in the fact that it bonds to itself, right? There's no risk of delamination because it's not a laminate. And when we put the two pieces together, it eliminates the need for sewing. It eliminates, a point of water penetration. And we've been tinkering over and over to use the fabric to inform the design instead of limit it. It's bonding it to itself, totally waterproof, in the lightest capacity. Yeah, we're super stoked to bring this to market.
Wow, that's really cool. And I see over there you've got something that looks a little bit larger.
That's the big one there. So this is our Mirage, 40 liters. We believe it's the lightest 40-liter frame pack on the market. Similar features, roll top, ALUULA V52 all the way around. But what really makes this unique is I'll flip it around here. And we've got a carbon fiber X frame on the back here. Fully adjustable torso. This pack will come in one size, so a quick buckle attachment will allow you to slide that up and down.
Sweet.
To fit multiple body sizes. And then that carbon fiber X frame provides a little bit of a trampoline effect on the back, so you get a ton of ventilation there. It is also the only pack in this collection with a hip belt.
Cool. Seemingly fairly feature-rich, given the fact that it is crazy light. What do you guys think is like the carrying capacity for a pack of this size?
I would say 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah, for a comfortable carry, I'm sure it could handle a little bit more.
Sure.
But ultimately we want you to be comfortable on trail.
We've loved partnering with Gossamer Gear for years. The Alchemy collection is really sweet, and we're excited. We've had the good fortune to be able to see a couple of new additional products that you all are coming out with in 2026 as well. Some shelters, some trekking poles. So I'm always excited to see what's moving and grooving with Gossamer Gear, because you guys are always tip of the spear in terms of innovation.
Yeah, we'll be back soon. Thanks for having us.
Okay, well, we went for some big products to now something that's very small. We have right here is the lightest metal Y-beam stake from a company called Teragon. These things are 3D printed titanium, which I don't know how that works. I've never heard of it before, but they have made a tent stake that is 5 grams, which is wild. It's definitely at a bit of a premium price point per tent stake, but these things are durable, crazy light, and pretty cool. Like, honestly, like one of the heaviest parts about this just feels like it's paracord.
I know. It's like shockingly light.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be so much heavier than it is.
Yeah.
And Teragon is based in Norway, and it was started by these guys that were paragliding. Is that right? Parachuting. Paraglide camping. And so they needed their gear to be super light, and so that was the impetus for them to create this. But I know it's been in the making for a while, right?
Yeah, it's been in the making for a while. I think we're the only place in the US that is selling them, but they're just like one of these things that is like innovative and ultra light. The fact that it's 3D printing titanium is something I think that would have been unfathomable a number of years ago. And again, don't understand how that works, but they've created an incredibly strong, incredibly light stake. 5 grams. They've got a couple other options that we'll be carrying at Garage Grown here, but excited to have Teragon and their tiny ultralight titanium stakes on Garage Grown. Yeah. Another new option we've got at Garage Grown Gear comes from BullMoose, not the independent political party of the early 1900s, but a small company out of Massachusetts run by this dude named Wes. He makes a lot of really cool fanny packs, slings, triangle bags, in just a lot of like funky, fresh colors, fabrics, just like makes gear joyful.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with this triangle sling bag. It's a good trail into town item.
That's exactly right. I love these. Like, I think you can wear these as a traditional fanny pack. I really like to wear them as a crossbody bag while I have my pack over me, because then it's a little bit more accessible for me than having it on my hip, and then it moves a little bit less. And especially with this like very flat design, it allows it to really not have a lot of movement while I'm hiking. And then yeah, the kind of just being able to use it kind of as like a little day pack for snacks and stuff when you're in town to hold your wallet and other little ditties. I love using front pouches like this for micro trash. If I'm on trail and like picking up little stuff that I'm finding along the way, that's a big use case for me for those.
These are made out of various X-Pack and ripstop, gridstop kinds of fabrics here. So he really is mixing and combining them together. It's pretty fun. And they have waterproof zippers on them, which is a nice touch.
BullMoose.
Cool, check
Excited
them
to have
out.
Wes.
Yeah.
Coming at you with a new headlamp option from Petzl. You know, they've been kind of a established brand in the space, doing stuff for climbing for a long time, but they made this really sweet headlamp, which is kind of classic Petzl and having a like very comfortable headband experience. 380 lumens, 5 different settings. It's got that wobble, it's got that USB-C charge. Yeah, the back of it is just very cozy and just like has that lightweight 1.5 ounce design with the durability and longevity that Petzl is known for. So we're excited to be able to carry them. We haven't carried anything from Petzl previously, but the Swift is a really cool option. Probably a lot of folks are familiar with the Bindi, but the Swift is sweet and we're excited to carry it.
Also, it comes in 3 colors, which I like. It has the red setting.
Nice. Exciting, Petzl. Thanks for making a nice headlamp.
Not pretzel, Petzl.
Not Petzl.
You guys ever tried dots, pretzels?
Have I tried dots?
I haven't tried dots, I've consumed dots. We have a whole selection of meals here from a company called Luxefly. First stumbled into them at PCT Days, and then we saw them at a couple of other shows, but they are amazing backpacking meals that I'd be happy to eat at home or on trail.
Yeah.
They're like real things to look forward to when you're hiking.
This is serious restaurant quality meals for trail. Everything's freeze-dried, and so Luxefly Basecamp was founded by Sarah. She's based in Eugene, Oregon right now, but she's spent like decades as a professional chef.
Yeah, she was a personal chef for Lance Armstrong, for Barbra Streisand,
Yeah.
now for all of us.
Yes, for real. These recipes are no joke. They try to use as many organic and local ingredients as they can.
Fairly premium price point, but you get that when you're asking for really good meals. And 2 meals that we are gonna be trying, the biscuits and gravy with wild mushroom gravy, which is vegetarian.
And then these coconut tres leches cake with strawberries. This smells like my mom's kitchen.
Whoa.
This is
Yep.
not a backpacking meal.
This like tastes like Thanksgiving. Like,
Wow.
This is just, especially like vegetarian biscuits and gravy usually taste terrible. So I didn't really know what to expect eating one that was dehydrated, but this is amazing.
Wait, you gotta try this.
Okay, some tres leches. Okay, Maggie, what is your thought about the,
Damn.
Watch your profanity.
right?
I don't know how this is freeze-dried. I really crave like dough when I'm on trail.
Yeah.
And this is like super doughy.
You know how there's like meals that taste dehydrated? Or they like taste like they've been like processed or something's been done to them. This 100% just feels like a meal you just made yourself.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm really shocked.
Yeah.
I'm not acting. This is real. Because
We've eaten a lot of dehydrated
Yeah.
meals. The idea that like chili mac and like that could be on the same menu is nuts. Like those are like 2 different worlds.
Yeah, it's a whole other
classes
world.
of meals. Okay, we need to end this segment so I stop eating it.
yeah,
Have you guys had these? It's like actually amazing.
this will change your mind.
Our last item today that we have on our Lloyd Friends is a zippered steak bag by Pond's Edge, a brand we've carried for a long time. They make a ton of different DCF products. Our dude Troy lives in Wisconsin and just like sews all day long, I think. But yeah, he made this zippered steak bag. He's made some steak bags for us in the past, but the zippered one is a new design for us. It's 9 inches tall, 4 inches wide, so it's kind of like a high capacity stake carrier. Like it can fit your groundhog minis, your slightly taller groundhogs, but a nice way to be able to keep your stakes protected.
Yeah, and keep your other gear protected from your stake.
Yeah, that is probably the more important.
And this weighs 0.3 ounces and or 5 grams.
Yeah, sweet. It's a straightforward bag, but a new offering from Pond's Edge. So,
Yeah, brand that we love.
Brand that we love. Maggie, another fun opportunity to dive into some of the most innovative ultralight gear. Special shout out to Gossamer Gear for coming up from Austin to showcase the new Alchemy collection. And yeah, hope you guys found some interesting, new and different products that you want to check out. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.